This is Jessica on Hope TV. I'm here at Justin Cummings.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
Justin, where were you born and raised?
So I was actually born in Milwaukee, but my parents moved to Chicago when I was 2 years old, and so I was raised in Chicago, Illinois.
What brings you to Santa Cruz, California?
So when I finished college in 2006, and I actually was working on commercial fishing boats in Alaska, and got a phone call. Well, actually, I called my mom and was able to connect with a couple professors here in Santa Cruz, and they flew me out to check out grad school in Santa Cruz, and I decided to come here to do my PhD at UCSC.
What position do you hold?
So right now, I'm the 3rd District County Supervisor for Santa Cruz County.
How did you get into politics?
I've paid attention my entire life to politics and to decisions being made. And in 2018, after helping get rent control on the ballot through signature gathering, people asked me if I'd be willing to run, and I decided to give it a try. And I was the highest vote getter during that election, and I've stayed in politics ever since.
How does it feel to be the first Black and African American to be elected to the Santa Cruz Board of Supervisors?
It's really an honor, especially because there's less than 1% of African Americans who live in this community, but they've contributed a lot to this community for many generations, and I feel now it's an opportunity to give voice to people who have not had a seat at the table historically in Santa Cruz.
What is the reputation in politics so important?
Well, we all have different needs, and if there's people who don't have that lived experience at the table, oftentimes those needs won't get met. And so as a renter, as a biologist, as an African American, I feel like I represent a different demographic of people that historically haven't had that representation on the board.
What politics are you currently working on?
One of the big things I'm working on right now is really pushing against all the attempts to drill for oil off of our coast, and also the threats of seabed mining. And so I've been working with county and city elected officials throughout the entire state to try to see how we can push back against these proposals to drill off our coast.
What inspires you to do the work you do?
Just knowing that there's people out there who have needs that aren't being met, and I really care about people in this world and us being able to have a safe, healthy planet and a sustainable community. And given the issues we see around housing affordability, homelessness, and the impacts of climate change, it really makes me want to be a part of the solution.
What nonprofits have you helped create?
So I actually helped create a nonprofit on campus at UCSC called the Doris Duke Conservation Scholars Program, focused on increasing diversity and conservation through outdoor experiential learning and professional development training. And then I also created a program on campus that focused on drones and the field of drones, and trying to get more people from underserved background into careers around the use and application of drones for good.
On a lighter note, tell us about the Hot Wing Challenge you participated in.
Yeah, so every year the Parish Public House on the West Side has a hot wing eating contest, and in 2016 I participated in the contest and won. And with the exception of 2 years ago when the wings weren't hot, I've won every year since then. And so this year was the 9th time that I won the wing eating contest.
Lastly, what is your favorite hot sauce?
I would have to say pepper plant is really good because it's rounded, and it's if you don't like too spicy, it's not too spicy, but it's spicy enough to where it actually can give a little kick.
Thanks for the interview.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.